What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I'm James. I'm 6'4" with a 6'7" wingspan, and I've still never dunked a basketball in my entire life. So I'm feeling a lot perkier today. My last video was a lot of fun. If you haven't seen it, it's the first link in the description. I basically ranted and raved and got mad at 2K for about 5 minutes straight because their shooting is broken. It was a lot of fun, and it was venting that I needed to do, and the video did bits on Twitter. It really got out there, so a lot of people are clearly feeling the same way. But hey, today I'm feeling perky, I'm feeling happy, and we're back to our regularly scheduled programming. Specifically today, we are talking Bucks. They're about to get dumped out of the playoffs unceremoniously and comfortably by the Miami Heat. First and foremost, congrats to the Heat. Not enough people are saying how well this team has played. Jimmy Butler has channeled the energy of that glorious mustache. The whole team stepped up. Jimmy's alpha dogging. It's incredible to watch. And yeah, credit to the Heat. However, for the Bucks, they've now only got one more season to convince Giannis to stay, and that is a big deal. I think he's an inherently loyal guy and he'd like to stay, but the Bucks have to prove that that is a place he can win multiple championships, because that is the kind of player he is and wants to be. So the pressure's on. As a neutral fan, I'd quite like to see him go to somewhere like the Heat or the Raptors, who both have winning cultures, great coaches, and a real strong sort of energy and culture that focuses on hard work and winning. However, today is for the Bucks fans. We've got one off season to try and save this team, to try and retain Giannis and try and win a championship in 2021. Much like my last Nuggets and Philadelphia 76ers rebuild, it's going to be a one-off season and one season challenge where we get one season to make 5 realistic trades maximum plus one off season to save the team. I think the Bucks have got some solid assets. I think there's a lot that we can do here, but it's going to be a lot of work. The pressure's on. We have to win a chip. So yeah, let's get into it and see what we can do. Let's jump into this. So the first thing I should mention, I got rid of Budenholzer just because I think, he's about to get swept or losing 5. He's probably going to get fired in real life, so I'm trying to keep this realistic. I bought in my guy Stafer because he runs pace and space, and that feels like a good system for Giannis. All right, let's jump into the draft and see what's going on here. I think we might have the Indiana pick, so that might be something we look to package. Ah, okay, it didn't convey, so it's gone to 2021. Fair enough, fair enough. I think in that case, we'll just get through the draft. And yeah, let's head into free agency and see what's going on here. So team options, Wesley Matthews declines, Robin Lopez accepts. Of course, he's accepting that 5 mil. We may look to flip him. Qualifying offers, Sterling Brown, he can probably walk, that's fine. Okay, before we jump into moratorium, I just want to see if I want to make any trades prior to free agency or if I want to keep them all next season. So I'm going to explore if there's any trades that I want to make prior to free agency. Okay, so I'm trying to keep this realistic, as I said, and I think Buddy Hield is a very Giannis-y sort of player. Obviously, with Giannis, you want to surround him with as much shooting as possible. He wants to leave the Kings. He's in trade rumors. I think it makes a lot of sense. And I think they'd only really want some kind of draft capital for him, maybe like a first-round pick and a few pieces to fill it in. So we've gone for Ersan, George Hill, DJ, and I think the first is the main reason that they do this. So yeah, let's see if this goes through. I think he'd be a really good fit. Boom. Okay, that's trade number 1 made. I actually think I'm going to make some more trades before the free agency, try and clear some cap maybe, try and get a few more pieces. So yeah, we'll jump into trade number 2. Okay, so this may seem a little bit controversial, but I'm going for Chris Paul. You've seen what he's done in these playoffs. He is an alpha dog. He's a playoff performer. I selfishly want to win him a championship because I'm a big Chris Paul fan, and I think he'd be a good fit. I think Giannis is in win now mode, so even though he's old, it kind of makes sense. I think the assets I'm giving up here is a lot, but I think Dante DiVincenzo would be the main reason they do this trade. A 23-year-old that fits the Thunder's timeline a little better, but I'm giving up a lot of assets here. They get a floor space in big and a really solid defensive point guard in Bledsoe. So I've asked for a first-round pick back. Let's see if this goes through, because I think a Chris Paul, Buddy Hield backcourt around Giannis would be really solid. So yeah, let's see what happens. Bang. Okay. That's 2 trades down. I don't think I'm done yet. Trade number 3. Let's keep going. Okay, so this trade idea is mostly for salary purposes. Bam and Chris Middleton, probably similar levels of player. I think Chris Middleton has kind of proven he's not that second star by Giannis, at least not somebody who's going to help him win a chip. I think Bam is so versatile. Obviously, the realism in this one's kind of messed up because, I don't think the Heat would give him up. But I will throw in a very valuable pick on top of it, even though I probably don't need to get this trade done, just to make it a little bit more realistic. But this is basically going to give us some salary cap because I've kind of sacrificed a lot of the depth of this team. So we're going to need some cap available to kind of flesh out the squad in free agency. So let's see if this goes through. Okay, excessive amount of the small forward. You're not wrong, to be fair. You're not wrong. What if I throw in a few more seconds just to sweeten the pot? This is a lot to give up. I'm going to keep doing it. I don't care. I want Bam. I need Bam. There we go. Okay, so we've got Adebayo. Let's hop into free agency and see what we can do to kind of flesh out the rest of this squad because we're looking a bit thin at the moment, honestly. So yeah, here's the squad right now. We've got Chris Paul at point guard, Buddy Hield at the shooting guard position. We have no small forward whatsoever on the entire roster. Giannis, Bam, and no bench. So yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. I'm kind of worried this is going to be a very shallow team. I'm going to have to play my starters some heavy minutes, but we'll see what we can find in free agency, see how we can fill this squad out. Oh, wow, this is bleak. Okay, maybe I have not done the best here in terms of salary management, we're just going to have to take best players available. Okay, Avery Bradley will probably jump up at small forward, so we'll pick him up on the mid-level at the very least, give him a team option, and we'll bring him in. Let's see if that works. Okay, we've got Avery. Probably want to retain bird rights and all these guys because we're going to need anybody we can get, honestly. So we're announce the rights here, and here. Pat Connaughton, Wesley Matthews. All right, let's get through moratorium with Avery, see what we can get. Maybe I will bring back some of these guys too. I mean, I may as well. They're pieces, and right now we just kind of need pieces. So, yeah, Pat... Oh, he's not interested. Okay. We'll get Marvin Williams back. Pat, you are not escaping me, my guy. I will find you, and I will sign you. Shout out Liam Neeson, my guy. Okay. Pat Connaughton. There we go. I don't know why 2K makes you have to do this sometimes, but yeah, we'll make that happen as well. Because again, we need all the help we can get on this squad right now. So yeah, let's bring these 3 lads back. Again, we got more trades to make. Those last 2 trades are going to be so important for rounding out this team. Man, it's bleak. I mean, it wouldn't be a rebuild that I'm doing unless I signed my guy Myers Leonard and traded him, because that is basically happening every video at the moment, I feel. Is Wesley Matthews kind of gone? Yeah, he's kind of gone. All right, I'm just going to simulate the training camps right now. We have got a lot of work to do in 2 trades. I'm kind of nervous, but I like the starting 5. I just think we need a small forward, honestly. Okay, so we're here at training camps, and right off the bat, I think I want to send Bam to untapped potential because that really tends to like trigger him. And then I'm not really sure what else to do here. Probably maybe Buddy Hield I'll send to something. Maybe perimeter shooting, maybe perimeter defense. Yeah, I think I could send Buddy. Actually, do you know what? I'll send Giannis to perimeter shooting. Why not? Let's get him gunning. He's a 77 from downtown, which is honestly kind of wild. All right, let me simulate the start of the season. I'll show you the roster, which is looking very bare. And we're going to have to work some serious magic here because I've done a pretty risky strategy and left us with too little money. So yeah, I've got 2 trades. We'll see what we can do. Okay, so now that we've moved Avery Bradley to the small forward, this actually isn't looking too bad from a starting 5 perspective. Chris Paul, Buddy Hield, Avery Bradley, Giannis, and Bam. That's a really solid squad, a lot of defense. But the bench, we've got Pat Connaughton, Myers Leonard, Raul Neto, and Marvin Williams. So it's a balanced bench. We've got all the positions we need, but I think I need to focus on some bench upgrades, maybe trying to upgrade Avery Bradley at the starting small forward position. We'll see what we can do. Let's jump into trade number 4. Okay, you know you're desperate when you're trying to trade for Andrew Wiggins. Yeah, I never thought I'd say that, but I'm going to trade for Andrew Wiggins. My justification here is I have a very large trade exception from the Middleton deal, but none of my assets really equate to like really good players. And I think Wiggins, he's a young piece, but the Warriors are going to be looking to like win now next year. And I think Avery Bradley and Kent Bazemore, they're like a couple veterans that might give them a bit more depth, and then 2 first-round picks that they can package in another trade to upgrade their roster in other areas. Maybe Draymond Green and a couple firsts for a really solid piece, or whatever else they want to trade. So I think this would work for both sides. I have to give up a lot of draft capital, but we'll see if it works. It would technically be an upgrade in 2K, so I'm cool with it. What do they want? Thanasis for David Nwaba. We can make that work. I think on this team, Wiggins could thrive. He doesn't have to play too big a role. He just needs to kind of be a solid role player, get some buckets, and kind of play defense where he can. So let's have a look. He's going to be the small forward. Yeah, we still need to make some bench upgrades. So let me look at the bench. I think if I can get a 6th man, that'll kind of round out the squad. I'm going to see what I can do. Okay, so I think Luke Kennard could be a really good 6th man for a Giannis team. Obviously, he offers great floor spacing. We've got enough defense around him to hide his defensive deficiencies, shall we say. And yeah, like I think they'd like some draft assets, the Pistons. They're in rebuild mode. I've thrown in a replacement in Connaughton and in David Nwaba for some defense. They get some draft capital. Let's see if this goes through. Bang, okay, that's 5 trades made. I'm feeling a lot better about this team now. I think we're a contender. So let me get the final rotation together and show you guys where we've landed after all that chaos. Okay, so here's the final rotation after all of that. We've got Paul, Hield, and Wiggins with Giannis and Bam as the bigs. Then off the bench, we've got Luke Kennard playing big minutes as a 6th man. Then Neto, Leonard, and Marvin Williams filling out the rotation. So the bench kind of falls off a cliff towards the end there, but I think we've still got a really solid team. We've got Giannis as our first scoring option, obviously. Buddy Hield actually put as a 2nd scoring option because I just want him to get buckets. I think Chris Paul should do more facilitating. And we've just kind of left the 3rd one kind of up for anybody to grab. I'd like to see Bam get quite a few buckets. Okay, so here is the final rotation after all of that. We've got Chris Paul, Hield and Wiggins on the wings, Giannis and Bam. That's an amazing starting 5 in my opinion. We've got Luke Kennard playing big minutes off the bench. I think he'll be a really valuable addition, honestly. And then the bench kind of falls off a cliff. We've just got Neto playing a few backup minutes for Paul, Leonard playing a few backup minutes for Bam, and then Marvin playing the 8 minutes I've not got Giannis on the court, basically. Because I ain't no Mike Budenholzer. I'm playing my guys big minutes right here. Then assist and proficiency. That's what I'm most excited about, honestly. We've got 7 seconds. I mean, this is a 7-second team. Imagine Chris Paul pushing the ball up in transition with Hield and Wiggins running on the wings. You know, Wiggins a real athlete, Hield for those pull-up threes in transition, and then Bam and Giannis, the most mobile, quick big men that you could ever imagine, pushing up and down the court, getting those transition lobs, getting those transition dunks. I'm pretty excited about it. In terms of the scoring options, we've gone for Giannis as the #1 option, then Buddy Hield, because I think Buddy Hield could be like a 22, 24-point scorer on this team. Then the 3rd one I've kind of left open. I'm thinking this is a 60+ win team. I'm thinking we can finally get Chris Paul his first championship and get Giannis the championship that he really needs to retain him on this squad. So let's see what happens. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, so at the end of the season, we finished 63-19. I'm pretty happy with that. It's always nice when a squad that you think would work well in real life actually works in the game as well. So Giannis wins MVP, which is awesome. LaMelo Rookie of the Year with 9 points and 6 assists. Okay. DeMarcus Cousins, 6th Man of the Year with the Pistons. Giannis wins DPOY as well, just like real life. He's going to win them both. That is awesome. And Markelle Fultz doing bits. Good job, Markelle. Let's go. Okay, all NBA teams. Of course, Giannis is on there. Did maybe Chris Paul sneak onto one? That'd be kind of nice. Chris Paul did sneak onto the third team. That's awesome. Anyone on the defensive teams, obviously Giannis. All right, that's awesome. Okay, so we are against the Pacers in round 1. I think they beat me in a video recently, so I'm kind of nervous at the Pacers. Let's check the player stats first, see who was doing bits. So Giannis with obviously 26, 15, and 2.5, just doing Giannis-like things. 61% from the field and 34% from downtown. That's awesome. Chris Paul, incredible performance. 18 points, 11.5 assists. I knew he'd fit well with this team. He's got a lot of guys to get the ball to, so 12 assists makes a lot of sense. Buddy Hield, 18 and 5. That's awesome. Really efficient. I like that. Damn, Andrew Wiggins. See, in real life, he's Andrew Wiggins. In 2K, he's kind of good. I kind of knew that going in. So 17 or 18 points per game, 5 assists. Andrew Wiggins is never averaging 5 assists a day in his life. 50% from the field and 33% from downtown. That's not too bad. Bam Adebayo, 16 and 10. Luke Kennard, really solid off the bench. Not the most efficient in the world, but I assume he was good from downtown. 39% from downtown. I'll take it. And then, yeah, I mean, these other 3 guys were on the roster. Yeah, okay. Let's jump into round 1, see what we can do here. See if we can get through the Pacers. I'm not going to check their squad. I'm pretty sure they're still the Pacers. Let's go. 2-0. Easy win round 1. No stress. No stress. Okay, perfect. Through round 1, we've got Dallas top of the West, which is mad. The Lakers are somehow the 8th seed, which I find wild. Doncic is so overpowered in this game, although I guess he's kind of overpowered in real life as well, to be fair. Trae Young, speaking of people who are overpowered in this game, they picked up CJ, that's kind of good. DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, Serge Ibaka at the center, Millsap, Herter. That's a pretty good team. That's a pretty good team. Hopefully, Chris Paul is going to abuse Trae Young on defense. Let's hope that happens. 1-1. Come on, don't mess around. Don't mess around. 3-1. Finish off Trae Young. Chris Paul's got to dominate. Let's go. That's perfect. We have Chicago. Wow. Okay, we got Chicago next. They must have picked up someone in free agency. Okay, sweet. That is ridiculous. Get off my court. Get off my court. Easy dubs. Okay, don't say it. Don't do it. Okay, 4-1. Easy so far. To be honest, I'd prefer the Jazz. Let's go. This is looking good. If we're not going to win a championship against the Jazz, I don't know how we do it because, I mean, this should be quite an easy win. I'm not going to count my chickens before they hatch. But yeah, it's the same sort of team. They've picked up a few pieces around the edges, but I'm not too worried. Let's get this sweep and let's get this chip. There we go. Let's go, Bucks fans. Do it for the Bucks fans. Do it for the Bucks fans. Come on, don't lose. Do it for the Bucks fans. Oh my God, Game 7. Game 7, Game 7, Game 7. What can I do? I mean, my starters cannot be playing any more minutes. It's pretty much impossible. No one else is getting any minutes. I suppose I could take Marvin Williams' minutes away. I mean, Neto's not playing well, but I guess I could take a couple minutes from Neto. Oh, that was 3 minutes. Let's take 2 minutes from Neto. Chris Paul going 40 a game. Maybe I'll take a few from Kennard, though he's actually not that bad. I'll take a couple off Myers, give them to Bam. All right, that should be good. Let's go into Simcast. I cannot believe we're going to a Game 7 against the Jazz. It's kind of embarrassing. Get the job done. Finish them off. Solid first quarter. Let's go. Solid second quarter. Let's go. Oh my God, it's tight. 3-point game, 5-point game, 4-point game. Come on, pull it back. Come on, oh man, I need to take a breath. I need to take a breath. Let's go. Finish strong. Finish strong. 5-point lead. Let's go. Hold the lead. Oh my God, it's tied with 39 seconds to go. Do I jump in? I'm jumping in. I'm jumping in. I'm jumping in. Oh man, what is life without a bit of drama? We're here in the game. We've got the starting 5 in. 39 seconds left. Our ball. Let's finish the job and see what we can do here. So we need to get the ball right to Giannis, I think. Let's get him at the top. There we go. Drive. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Drive. Dunk that. No! Oh, I'm not sure what happened there. Somehow we missed that shot. Let's get a stop. Let's go, buddy. Not the best matchup for Donovan, but we've got help. We've got help. Let's go see help. I'm off balling. I don't even care. Ah! Who's out, buddy? All right, Luke Kennard's got to come in. All right, we could use a missed free throw here. We could really use a missed free throw. Come on, brick me one, Donovan. Brick me one. Just one. Let's go get the board. Okay, okay. Ball in Chris Paul's hands. Let's run some pick and roll. Let's see what we can get going. All right, let's go. Let's ISO. Push it, Chris. Push it, Chris. Let's go. Push it. Boom. Ah, don't pull the midi. Oh, my God. Okay, why did he pull the midi? I went for the dunk. I will take it. Let's go. All right, timeout, Jazz. We've got one timeout left if we need it as well. Okay, Wiggins on Conley, Chris Paul and Donovan Mitchell. That's what we want. And then we can hide Luke Kennard a little bit on Joe Ingles. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Let's try and win this. Come on. Big stop. Big stop. Oh, why is he still on Conley? Okay, I guess my matchups didn't work. We've got to keep an eye on Donovan Mitchell because he's being guarded by Kennard. I don't want to reach for the steal. Maybe I'll go for the double team. See what happens. Double, double, double. Double. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine, Gobert. Block that. There we go. Get the board. Timeout, timeout. Let's go. That's a huge stop. All right, 1.2 seconds left. That is a huge stop. Man, all right. Maybe I want to try and find Luke Kennard for a game winner. I don't know. Maybe Chris Paul. He's got the stones for it, I reckon. I think we just got to shoot the ball with Chris Paul, honestly. All right, 1.2 seconds. I'm not sure what I'm running here. I think I need to get an open shot for Chris. Let's see what happens. There we go.
It's Paul. 3.
Let's go! That's crazy! Game 7 buzzer beater from Chris Paul, the king of clutch. Are they checking it? Mate, if this is not counted, come on. That ball is out of his hands. 4, 3. That's off. Let's go. Game 7 buzzer beater to win the NBA Finals. Mate, my heart's actually pounding over a video game. I'm kind of embarrassed by that. Let's go. Show me the points. Show me the points. Oh, that is huge. Chris Paul, you're a god. What a perfect end to the video. I told you Chris Paul was an alpha dog. I told you Chris Paul was clutch. Hits a 25-foot contested 3 to win the NBA Finals. Oh my god, this might be the best video I've ever made. I'm so gassed. Let's go. Celebrate, boys. You've earned it. Giannis is staying. That's a chip. Oh, this is beautiful to see. This is beautiful to see. Oh, man, I need to calm down. This is too much for a Sunday, man. There they are, lifting the chip, lifting the trophy. Giannis is staying. Here's the new squad. Chris Paul finally wins his first championship. Man, this is going to bring a tear to my eye. This is beautiful stuff. I love to see it. Andrew Wiggins winning his first of 10 championships before he becomes the undisputed GOAT. I think Andrew Wiggins could still catch Michael Jordan, honestly. Maple Jordan. Chris Paul spraying the champagne. This is all so beautiful. Oh, man, I need a moment. That ending was wild, man. Chris Paul is a god. He is a god. All right, let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. I have no idea how to react to that. That was crazy. That was honestly crazy. If that isn't the most Chris Paul thing I've ever seen, I don't know what is. He's been so clutch this year, and I think that proves that he would be the kind of veteran alpha dog that this team needs to lead them. I think he'd be a really good fit. And I think the team he built around Giannis there in general was pretty good. Let me know your thoughts if you're a Bucks fan or otherwise. What did you think of that team? What do you think the Bucks can and should do moving forward to retain Giannis and hopefully really compete for a chip in 2021? And yeah, does a Game 7 finals winning buzzer beater deserve a like, deserve a sub? I'll let you be the judge of that. But in all seriousness, please do like the video if you like the video. Please subscribe if you want more content like this. And other than that, I think I'll leave it on a high note and just say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the ending as much as I did. And until the next video, goodbye.